Hello and welcome, I'm Justintyme and this is the Absurdly Epic YouTube channel. We are going to take a look at my design, Mary Beachmas, and we're going to react to it and also analyze it. Now, before we get into it, I wanted to answer, what is print on demand? So if you don't know, print on demand is where I take a design that I've made, or I make a design fresh, based on, it can be based on anything. It can be based on, funny phrase I hear people say. It can be just a picture of something that came to mind when I heard someone say something funny. Either way, I take it and I make it into a design, and then that design gets digitally taken and put onto a t-shirt or a mug or a thermos or a shower curtain, whatever it is. It gets taken and put onto that, and then sold on like specific website from myself. And all that is actually free with certain services, and the service I am currently using is called Redbubble. So that answers our next question, which is, what is Redbubble? Redbubble is just a print-on-demand website. So if you want to make things, you can do that, or you can just browse, see what there is. There's some pretty unique stuff there, so I recommend taking a look at it if you've got a moment. It's actually pretty deep. You'll find a lot of stuff there. Anyhow, I wanted to say that I am obviously working on a Christmas design this week. Well, what we're going to take a look at is a Christmas design, and what I was originally going to do was another Thanksgiving design. I did a Thanksgiving design last week, but I was actually going to take more time. It's just, it seems like there's not as much time, maybe because I'm doing only one a week now instead of what I was doing, so I can't spend as much time on things because otherwise people won't be able to get their orders in for things. So yeah, I will be doing Christmas this week. I uploaded a New Year's design, so we're going to take a look at that too, but probably not this week, so I'm sorry to confuse you. We're not on apologies yet, but that's one of them. Anyway, there are links below. The link directly below this in the description area will send you to the product page that's actually for this design. And there are more. If you scroll down further, there's a link to the Redbubble page in general, and there's a link to my website. There's also links to my social media accounts, so you can follow me, or you can just message me, or look at those if that's what entertains you. While you're watching this video, you might just have a eureka moment where you think, I'm gonna like this video, or this isn't bad, I'm gonna subscribe to this channel and see more videos, or I'm gonna subscribe and hit the bell, which is a good idea. Anyway, you can also comment on the video or share. Anytime is a good time for that, so I want to encourage that. So if you get the idea to do that during the middle of my long ramble, we can go through that. And I would like to apologize for the error I made a little bit earlier. Having trouble remembering what it is. I'm not going to force you to just sit here through that. And I want to apologize because these are a lot longer than I wanted them to be, and hopefully this one won't be. So, well, let's get right into the design. So this is the Mary Beachmas design. And actually, I made all of this myself, so I'm going to walk you through this design. I wanted to make a couple different Christmas designs, and so I have. Um, I might even still make more. It just depends on how far I get along. It's a good idea to make your whatever holiday designs, if you're doing Christmas or even if you're doing something generic like summer or spring. You want to get those designs out early because then you'll already have the designs and then you can, advertise the designs if you want to. Or, give people time to find those designs. The problem with it is you may not know what people are going to want. Like Redbubble, you can search for trending topics. So Merry Beachmas was probably never a trending topic, but it came to me. So I came up with Merry Beachmas. And I thought it'd be good for people who live usually in western states or even, well, I guess Florida wouldn't be a western state. I think, the coastal regions of Florida, they have pretty temperate weather. And it's not just for the states. I think you can also buy it out of the states. So, and some people just like the whole palm tree thing, palm tree aesthetic. So what I did was I took a design that I learned online for a palm tree, and I made a little palm tree, just doing the fronds, and I didn't really make the fronds do anything exciting, but what I did, it looks like I did because it's mainly my style. Is I would have taken just the shape, so I probably used triangles to create this, like backwards triangle for the palm fronds, and then maybe indented them. I don't know, I may have used the pen tool to get some of the look of some of these, but I think what I did was I just used triangles and sort of bent them in the way that they needed to be bent. And then when I got through with it, I had the palm tree. And I didn't even have lights on it yet. So what I did was I just drew the one light and then copied it over several times. Then individually went in and changed the color. I'm not sure if that's the easiest way to do that, but that's what I did. You can probably select more than one. I think how I did it was I colored in one row and then I just copied it over to another row, but some of the rows are different. I don't know exactly how I did it, but you can, you're probably not going to make this design. I just wanted to explain what I did for it. So then I had a palm tree with Christmas lights on it, and it came out better than I really thought it would. And I did this and sort of bent it just to give it a little personality, and it looked like an S. So what I did to the thing was wrote Merry Beachmas, but the last part, well, that's an S. So it's the S is a tree, and that's the point I was going for. Doesn't have to be, obviously, but I guess that was the idea I was going for with this. And then what I usually do, am not. It probably looked like this. So it just kind of melds into the background. That's fine and good, but lately I've been doing more with colors in the background. So like a light white color that sort of fades on the edges. I like that. So it kind of gives it a snow globe-y look. And then I took the white and I don't remember what it's called. I guess what I did was I added noise to the back. That usually doesn't show up as well when you put the graphic out in the correct format. You put it out in PNG, so you get the transparency, and then it just sort of kills the noise thing. That's why now I try to find textures that do the same thing. But anyway, you'll see on the website what I'm talking about, at least more, I think, because it doesn't show up as well. But on this, it shows up all right, and you can see it looks kind of snowy there. And then I found a nice text that has the look like it's been snowed on. I thought that was really clever too. So, yeah, I made it with free assets, but most of the assets I actually made, so I'm pretty proud of this one. We're going to jump on over to the website now. Hello and welcome to my Redbubble website. This is the product page for the Mary Beachmas design. The color I chose was, I think it's blue. I'm wearing my blue light blocker, so it comes out looking green, but I believe it's actually blue. So I like the blue color because, you know, to me it's a softer color, and I've always liked blue, so shades of blue are probably something you'll see a lot with me. Here are the different designs you can see my design on, and there were obviously certain things that it didn't fit on. There are a lot of designs it did work on though. So, not really sure I would go with the shirt. Maybe. I mean, maybe the shirt's alright. I'm not so sure the white shirt is the best. But, you know, there's the regular shirt's not too bad. It's on the baby blue color. I sort of like the darker blue, the more vivid blue. But this one does ultimately work. I guess there are more colors you can choose from. There are 17 colors apparently. And let's also look at the sticker. That is something I want to see. It's pretty much the same all of them. It's got the white border, but like the transparent one. See, I don't think it'll be much of a difference. You just don't get it like the white border on the transparent one. You'd get a white border around it on the other ones. So, I guess that's more up to taste. Just what you would want. But what I wanted to mention was, like, on the other version of it, I had the other version of it. The version of my computer, the original file has the noise in the background. And what I find is a lot of times the noise is severely limited, or it doesn't exist at all on the prints or when I upload the design. So that is something, if I were going to change it, I would go back to the original file, and instead of doing it like that, I'd try to find a noise, like that same kind of texture, the little tiny dots, but I'd try to find it as a texture file that I can put into the picture. Most of the texture files you find aren't really like that, but I'm sure if you look hard enough, you'll find one eventually. So anyway, that's what it really was worth talking about to me. It looks good on the phone too. You know, there's something about that. It looks good on the coasters. The pillow isn't bad. I don't really like this placement on the mask. Maybe I was trying to fit it there, or maybe I just didn't pay enough attention to it. Looks okay. Multiply it. No, when I do several little ones instead. So I think that works too. So I would go for this mask over one of these masks. At least the design. I don't know. For whatever reason, nothing turns out quite right on these little drawstring bags. It doesn't look bad on the tote bag though. The colored tote anyway. I guess it doesn't look bad on the original beige either. Alright, we took a look and we saw what we saw. So let's bring this to its ultimate conclusion. Alright, well, we had quite an adventure today. We took a look at my Merry Beachmas design. That is actually a design that you can find on my website at absurdlyepic.redbubble.com. And it isn't bad. So, it's a good design. You might want to take a look at it. If I were going to change something about it, I would have changed the background here just a little bit. Just this little area that makes it look like a snow globe. I like it. It just doesn't show up as well on everything. There are also going to be more videos that I've done in the past and more that I will do in the future. So remember to subscribe to my channel so you can go find that. You can easily find my channel again. There are links below. I want to remind you that you can look at the direct link to this design that we spoke of today, the Merry Beachmas design. And there are links to my Redbubble page, my website, and my social media accounts. So, yeah, be sure to check those out. Those are all down in the description under the video. You can hit the like button now if you haven't. As I mentioned, subscribe, but also hit the bell so it notifies you on YouTube of any time I put up a new video. Make sure to comment on this video. You saw something you liked, you saw something that you think you just have to talk about or you want to talk about, comment on the video. And I'll try to get back to you. I don't know how well that's gonna work out, but I will at the very least read it, and I plan to heart it too. Then share the video. That is a very important one. If you do nothing else, I'd like you to share it because I would like it to get out to more and more people, so it actually has my designs have a chance to spread and grow and all that good stuff. I want to also remind you to stay for the after thingy. I usually put a little after video on here, so stay afterwards and you'll get to experience that. All right, one more thing. You are awesome for listening to all this. Take care. Thank you for watching because it means a lot to me. I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.